What is going on, everybody? Mikey here with High Adventure Videos, bringing you along with me in today's video, showing you all the behind the scenes stuff, what it takes for me to create my content that I produce on YouTube. All outdoor fishing, camping, cooking content. I've been a full-time YouTuber for almost 4 years now, and in today's video, I'm gonna peel back the curtain a little bit for y'all, show you all the work that goes in to creating one of my videos. So without further ado, let's get right into it. In fact, it actually starts right here in the office.
That's right, technically every single one of my videos starts right here at the house. And that's with all the prep work that needs to be done. Getting lights plugged in, batteries charged up, drones charged up, all the little things that I need prepped for the next high adventure have to be done before we even hit the road.
We're heading out to go grab some supplies for tomorrow's trip. Always something to do on that guy right there. If you own one of those, set aside about $1,200 a year minimum for maintenance. It never ends. Plus, need some more stuff for cooking and whatnot, etc., etc. It never ends. All right, first stop, let's go spend some money. All right, product number one, float switch. Got some work to do on the boat later. It's going bad, it says stuck on, so I think the float's going bad. I have to like pound on the dang pump sometimes to get it to actually turn off. Yeah, let's see what Gator's doing. Hey Siri, call Gator.
Calling Brandon Gator Freeman.
He's in the swamp. Let's see if he'll pick up. He's supposed to be crappie fishing today.
What's up, big dog?
How you doing? How's the fishing? You load the boat? You out of there?
No, I didn't go to Sparkle Bear. I went back to the Walker Mall again because, Bo, I want to wait till later in the week.
Why is that?
And what we caught, not what we lost, what we caught. We caught 12 nice ones off of one grass bed.
Good grief.
Man. And then I said, let's leave this one alone and go over here. And we went across to another one and caught 6.
Dang it.
I said, there ain't nobody doing this in this river, son. I said, nobody's jigging this stuff. Nobody.
Next week, I'm going to go back to Moultrie just because the weather it's bad at the coast. It's bad at the whatchamacallit. It's bad in the upstate. So I'm going to try to get after my big catfish again next week. Spend a night out at Moultrie and see if I can dial it in a little bit more. But then after that, shoot, I might have to take a trip down there and see what I can do. So
yeah, let me know.
Yeah,
let me know.
Yeah, I'll keep you updated. But are you still out there right now?
Yes, I am. I fished a little bit. I got a good mess of fish.
Nice.
But
nice.
I've been riding around and I just come up to another grass bed. I said, you know what? Let me just pull up and check this thing out.
Heck yeah. Let me leave you to that grass bed. Send me pictures if you get anything big.
Yes, I'll do it. I will.
All right, man. Stay safe out there. I'll talk with you soon.
All right, thanks. Appreciate you, boy.
All right, talk later, Brandon. I will.
Yep.
All right, bye. Jeez Louise, that man knows how to find fish right there. All right, next stop, we got to get gas in the truck. Boat gas tomorrow. More money. Damn, still going. All right. That's done. All right. Final stop. Let's go get some groceries for this video. Be right back. All right. So when I go to the store sometimes, I like to surprise the kids. I'll get them Lunchables. My parents, my dad, and my mom would do that sometimes when we'd go with them, like on our shopping trips to Walmart or whatever growing up. But Crockett got 100% today in his English, and Bella's English, she's been getting better. She's been having trouble with her spelling. So she did much better. She got a B- yesterday, so a little reward for them for that. Then, of course, got to get the wifey something. She loves Tillamook ice cream. So so that's gonna do it for our running around. We've spent about about 200 bucks today, actually. Now this is obviously isn't for every trip, right? Like we don't need to fix stuff on the boat every time. I got a few extra groceries this time for the house, and I don't need to fill up the truck every time. Usually I do need to fill up the boat. That'll be another probably 30, 40 bucks tomorrow. So we'll drop another probably $60 tomorrow between gas and bait. I'll probably spend on average maybe 150 bucks each time before I go out to make a video. I mean, it's not as bad as like deep sea fishing. You know, 150 bucks doesn't even, you know, fill up your tank a quarter of the way for gas on the boat, you know, but it's definitely a bit of money you're putting out every time to go do this. I've collected so many random tools from working on my boats over the last few years. Good battery on that. Good battery on that. So this is the culprit right here. We gotta get this guy taken out. We've actually got a few things we gotta do. We gotta take this guy out. When I was down at the coast the other day, or actually last week, my switch here, he went bad. So we actually just bypassed him and attached them together. This is actually the one for the trolling motor, and I don't recommend this. You want a fail switch there for a reason. So I have a new one right here. Got to put that on, replace the pump, and this guy up here we've got to take off, and we got to lube him back up again because he's rusted back in the base of that. So got to get all this stuff done before we head out. There you go. That was easy enough. There we go. Good grief, what kind of screw do they use on this thing? Jeez Louise. Okay. There's that. Just cracked it off. No sense trying to save it, not like we're going to reuse it. There's two. All this for a little pump. There you go. Doing a little cleanup while I'm in here. Oh, hey, a fiddler crab. How long that's been in there, who knows? So I've made a bit of an unpleasant discovery. These are like machine screws right here. These are all like super rusted, and I have no other screws to fit these holes because they're like just a little bit bigger than a normal size screw. So I'm gonna have to run to the hardware store and get screws. Just 2 screws, literally just to pop this thing in. I tell you, it's never straightforward, y'all. It never is. Let's go ahead and take care of this seat first, though, before we have to go do that. I've got to like pull up on it and twist. There we go. Ugh. There you go. Greased up our stick. Drop it back in. Feels better. Alright, that ought to do. That needs to be about a once every other month thing that we need to just do. Take our time. So we have to pause on working on the boat. My wife has our 2 older ones, and they are shoe shopping. And I can't leave Braxton here by himself, even though he's napping. I mean, I could, but would he probably be okay? Probably. Would I die when my wife found out? Probably. So I have to stay here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some soup going for dinner tonight. I told her that we'd make soup
So typically any given work week, I'm gone 2, maybe 3 days out of the week filming, leaving my wife with 4 children. So when I'm at the house, I like to try to pitch in when I can and make a meal or two, or at least take everybody out to eat.
So I've discovered that these are the only 2 carrots I have, and I need celery. So more trips to the store.
I guess it was a good thing I didn't leave because this cheeky little fellow decides to get up way too early from his nap, only nap for about 35 minutes, but that's what happens when you're in a big boy bed now and you can get up anytime you want, I guess.
Hi. Hi, buddy. That was a short nap.
And this chore right here, ladies and gentlemen, is probably my least favorite. The dishwasher was full, so I had to wash it by hand, but it's cleaning all the dishes from the previous video, getting them ready for the next one. As many of you know, I do a lot of catch and cook. Most all of my videos are catch and cook, actually. So I got to get everything cleaned up, tidied up, ready to go for the next video.
Oh, Braxton's outside. Hi, Papa.
Hey, hon, did you guys get some new shoes?
Oh, you used to see my eye right now. I can move it to the pond.
Yeah?
These are like, I got tired of making. It used to be so cool. Mama, don't tell anyone.
Carter, did you get these new shoes too?
It's like $50.
Oh, shoes are expensive.
Holy monkey! I mean, there was a pair of shoes. I was like, honey, I really do not think I can justify. I was like, this is pushing it as it is. I was like,
Did you get Mario shoes? Did you tell Mama thank you?
They were the same size shoes.
Bella and Crocker were the same size shoe?
He was a 13, now he's a 2.
What? Let's not pick our nose. Pick our nose in the back.
I tried 3s on both of them and they were way too big.
Yeah, so Braxton got up. I don't know how long he's been napping, but he came down about 10 minutes ago and just walked outside with his sword. Oh, he's on the swing now. Look outside for a bit. Right now.
Okay, Papa, you ready?
Oh, I'm ready, Miss Bella. Whoa, what? Oh, and they light up too.
I love them.
Those are sweet. What is it? Twinkle. What does that say on the front?
Twinkle toes.
Twinkle toes. Did you tell Mama thank you?
The Skechers.
And guess what? I got double bracelets.
Because their bracelets.
There are bracelets on it. Oh my gosh.
So I'll probably take the bracelets off here and all. That just needed to be done. I kept thinking about it and thinking about it, and I was like, they just need shoes. Like I can't even put that on.
Yeah.
Like that's like an adult thing. Like.
Now, sorry that I have to run back out, but like I didn't realize when I took that when I took the pump off, I was gonna need different screws. And out of all the screws, of course, I have in the garage, none of them are fat enough. So yeah, I have thousands of screws out there. None of them are just the right size. So I need to make sure that that stays together.
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
I will be right back. I will be as fast as I can
Love you.
so I can get you.
Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Yes.
You've got Maverick with you though?
Yes.
Okay.
Braxton, I'll double check.
All the 3 kids are out, so other kids are outside. Drive safe.
Next on the to-do list for this video, I'll be camping, so I have to pack all the camping gear. Got to make sure I've got the tent, the sleeping bag, the air mattress, any kind of electronic stuff I need for charging, all of my batteries up while I'm out there, extra blankets, preparing for any case scenario because the weather here in South Carolina is bipolar. It can't decide if it wants to be 75 or 45. Finally, though, we've got all the cooking stuff. That gets stowed away safely in the boat, and I have to make sure I have any sort of seasonings or fries or whatever for what I want to do for that particular video.
There we go. Now we're cooking.
After we finally finished up the boat maintenance, last thing to do is just get all of the batteries plugged in, making sure everything is charged up, ready for the trip.
Ugh. Look at all that. I mean, minus the glove and that rag right there, all that mess came out of the bottom of my boat. It's amazing how much stuff just collects up in there. Afternoon cup of coffee, always love it. Check out the design on that. Bones coffee. I don't even drink a lot of Bones coffee. I just like the design on the mug. It's pretty sweet. A little afternoon pick-me-up. Now, this is what we're faced with next. Trying to figure out what rods we need to bring for our quarry.
So my target fish for this video are actually smaller fish like crappie and white perch, but I've learned over the many years of doing this, and as many fishermen know, conditions often change, and there's nothing worse than being out on the water and you start watching, say, striper blow up on the surface, and you've got absolutely nothing to fish for them with. So I always try to bring a couple of different variations of rod and reel combos just in case I run into that scenario when I'm out on the water. Now here, I don't like the line setup that I have on one of my rods. I think I've got like 10-pound test line on it, so we've got to do a little maintenance, get this rod and reel set ready to go. And of course, while I'm trying to do all of this, I've got a little tyke that wants to hang out with me, which I love, but then usually turns into mostly just having to haul him in and out of the boat because he can't decide what he wants to do because he's 2 years old.
You get so big, boy.
Yeah.
You'll get back up in? Oh my gracious. Gonna make up your mind, boy. Alright. Come on up with me.
This little man never misses an opportunity to jump in the truck with Papa and help him back the truck up to the boat.
You see a squirrel? You see a birdie? Oh. High five? Yeah. Oh. Thank you.
After finishing all our prep work outside, I was able to get back in, finish up the soup, which turned out amazing, if I do say so myself. And after the kids go to bed, I chill with the wifey for a couple hours, and then, before I head off to bed myself, I collect all my gear up, stage it by the door, so it's ready to go first thing in the morning, no fumbling and bumbling around for it when I first wake up. With the prep work complete, we are now set to film the next high adventure.
Coffee's hitting this morning. It's hitting. The baby slept last night. Well, as far as I know, slept pretty good last night, so that's nice. Maverick's been teething, so he hasn't been sleeping very well. Oh, so this is the point in the morning where I usually blast music in the truck. Either that or listen to sports talk radio, and right now there's just not a lot going on in the sports world. So usually I've got the tunes rolling. Anything from Panic at the Disco to A Day to Remember, Falling in Reverse, The Home Team, anything, man. I pretty much, I don't like, well, gosh, that's not true. I like pretty much any kind of genre of music. I obviously have my favorites. Country music, unfortunately, being probably pretty low on the list. But even country music, I could find at least a couple of songs that I would sit and thoroughly enjoy. I like any genre of music, any. I could find a song for you and say, that's it, that's it, that's it. There's a stray dog. What the heck are you doing? I can't blast it on camera for copyright issues. So I'm going to turn you guys off so I can listen to some music until we get to the bait shop.
You know, it's times like this that makes me happy I don't do a ton of offshore fishing content because it only costs me about $25 to $50 to fill up and or top off my boat. Now, this morning we're rolling into JC's Outdoors to pick up some bait and tackle. As you can see, the rain's starting to come down. Was not predicted in the forecast, but this is South Carolina. It kind of does what it wants when it comes to the weather. Again, kind of brings me back to my point I made earlier. Have to be prepared for anything. especially when you're out camping. I always enjoy sitting around, chewing the fat with the other local fishermen. Great way to learn about what's going on, gain a little extra knowledge, but we got our bill settled up. It is time to finally head to the lake. So one of the many reasons I like to get started so early in the morning is because I like to get my drone shots done before this day gets started. A lot of times there are a lot of awesome sunrises over the water, any kind of body of water that I'm fishing on. So I like to get out and try to capture those sunrises. Here in just a minute, you're going to see I actually have to maneuver the boat while I'm flying the drone. That captures a lot of those epic shots you guys see at the beginning of videos of the boat moving. So I'm actually literally driving the boat and the drone at the same time. Next, getting the GoPro situated, batteries put in, everything set up just how I want it, getting all the cool little shots. All this has to get done before I even put a line in the water. Probably about 45 minutes worth of pre-work before we even fish.
Yabba dabba do.
Okay, so I always say yabba dabba do into the camera immediately after I turn it on because GoPro has this like little bit of a muffled sound when you first start to record videos on the GoPro. So I say yabba dabba do. There's a good like voice fluctuation there. It kind of gets rid of what I call that dirty audio, and I always do that right after I turn the camera on every single time. In fact, I even did it for this video, as you'll see right here.
Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. What is going on, YouTube fam? Mikey here, shooting another adventure video.
That was a good intro. Now I'm trying to figure out what I want to say next.
To start this video, we're going to be going after some big, fat Lake Murray perch. I have a live well full of fresh bait we just got this morning. So we've got...
Here, I'm thinking about how I want it to transition to the next scene.
The boat's loaded up. The day's looking good. Let's get started.
And let's try it again.
Boat's loaded up.
Here, I totally forgot what I was going to say and trying to figure out what I'm going to say next.
Boat's loaded with bait. Nothing left to do, but let's get fishing.
Bingo! We have a winner.
Yabba dabba do. Just like that. See that right there? Looks real good. We're going to drop them all the way down. See if anybody's home. There's one right there. Nice little perch right there. That's awesome. That's exactly what we're after, guys. Just like that. Boom. Sweet. Right in. One of hopefully many. Sweet. All right, let's get another piece of bait.
When I'm out filming, I'm constantly messing with my cameras, changing from the head mount to the pole mount, trying to mix it up for the viewers so they have different angles, different perspectives, so it's not just the same thing all the time.
Look at that fish right there. It's a good 10-incher. I've caught bigger, but that's a good one. Best one of the morning so far, for sure. Like that little spoon right there. Sweet, that's gonna make some good bait. Yabba dabba do. Yabba dabba do. Nice fish. Another good one for the live well. So y'all, I switched to this bait right here. Y'all, I switched to this little spoon. We've got it tipped with some cut bait, and that's what's getting those big fish.
And right here, we're doing the one thing that you have to keep up on, which is keeping the batteries fresh. Nothing worse than being in the middle of fighting a fish and the GoPro battery dies. So constantly have to keep up with that.
Got it. That's a good take. Doesn't feel like a bad fish. Nice perch. Piggy of the deep. Oh, that's like one of the biggest of the day right there, y'all. Look at that. Yabba dabba do. Look at that guy right there. That's a 12-incher. Hook perfectly in the top of the mouth. Right in. Nice. Sweet. Yabba dabba doo.
And after a day or two of filming, it's time to wrap it all up with the conclusion. And we got to sit here and figure out how we want to say goodbye.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hope you enjoyed the video. And as always, I will see you in the next one. I think that was pretty good. Boom! Sweet! Let's go. Ugh.
All right, filming complete, back at the house, but the work is not yet done. Before we can even start editing, got to get everything taken out of boat, all the camping equipment, fishing equipment. In this particular instance, we got to pressure wash the boat probably about maybe half the time I go out and fish. When I get back, got to get the boat cleaned out with the pressure washer just because I'm flopping fish on the deck. I'm cleaning bait in this instance, especially with the perch, cutting up perch. I had big old catfish on the deck, so they're leaving all their slime. So we just got to do all the cleanup, all the maintenance, and that helps everything continue to run smoothly and keeps everything nice and clean, ready for the next adventure. All right, and finally, on to the next day. It is time to sit down and edit our high adventure video. I got up early, I got a camera set up, so then that way nobody knew it would be there, and that way you guys can see what it's like any given day at my house when I'm home editing.
I'm a lot bigger than you are, punk. All right, let's see what we got today.
So typically I start my day by checking the cryptocurrency markets. I recently got into investing in cryptocurrency, invested a lot in Ethereum and XRP, so feel free to come back and laugh at me later on if that doesn't pan out. But we check the markets and then sit down and get into the editing.
Top of the morning. Welcome to my office. Let me show you guys around really quickly. I've got this sweet rug that needs to be cleaned because I set something dirty on it. Had an awesome subscriber actually from Nevada hook me up with this. Got the arbor boards by Derek Knobs. Just completed the entire set. These are all three. This is the original one that I bought. I've had ever since high school. And then just recently got these two and completed the set. So yeah, this actually comes from the house where I grew up in Buell, Idaho. Battle of Princeton, it's called. My mom and dad gave that to me. And of course we've got high adventure videos for passing 100,000. Hopefully we'll get the gold one for passing 1 million one day. All my teams that suck, you're good, you're okay. Ever since I moved to South Carolina, the Tigers have not been good. They've been like halfway decent. I've got stuff up in here, drying out in rice. Bunch of old batteries I'm trying to sell from another GoPro. Ooh, got this big old guy right here. Really like that. Dalstrong. Used him in a couple of videos. I bought this way back Stein. It's like an official Stein. Haven't used it. Pretty cool though. My wife had this made for me. High Adventure Videos, established 2016. Up here I've got a few of my trophies, so I competed in piano a lot, and actually won every year that I ever competed except for 1 year. Got second place when I broke my arm. I'm also the 2018 State of Idaho Bocce Ball Champion, for those of you who don't know. This right here is actually my idea board. I've got all my ideas, places where I want to film, just all kinds of info. Obviously I have it blurred out because people will then steal my ideas. Just try to keep everything organized on this and all my thoughts. Here you go. These are my brothers right there. Many of you know this dude right here. That's Ace. It's my younger brother Alex, older brother Ian. There's my fat face right there. But yeah, that's all of us when we were about high school age. That's on Maui. Anyway, you know, going to grab, pretty cool. Then I got a lot of junk here. I got rods, I don't know, I've got kids' Legos apparently. A lot of other stuff that subscribers have sent me, or just like my stuff that I've accumulated that I just don't have a place for yet. And then I've got a spice rack here. That's another giveaway item, proficiency reel. I'll be doing that soon on my Instagram. But just a few of like the hundreds of spices that I have to try. I mean, it's truly insane. I could probably open up a shop now at this point with the amount of spices I have. But check this guy out right here. This is the Orca from Jaws Lego set. It's really cool. It's got like the paper in there and everything, and the inside, those windows flip open. But I really, really like this. Got a necklace, a new type of necklace actually. Not type, but it's gonna still be like the octopus necklace. I just got a different cord for it. Look at that, like almost like a teal, a turquoise colored cord. So I'm gonna be selling those. If you want one, reach out to me and I'll hand make it and send it to you. So similar to this guy right here, except it's just, the cord's just a different color. But all kinds of stuff in the works. But this is where the magic happens. Turn our computer on and we get busy. What is it, buddy?
Brad is coming with the scenes up high.
Okay, let me try to see.
No, I mean.
Braxton, what are we doing? What is it, Bubba? Uh-oh, are we out of battery? Do I need more battery? Okay. Yeah.
That's good. Thank you. Come on.
Hi, you. Hi.
It's a PJ.
Oh, there's your smile. Hi. Hi. Stinker.
She pop up for just a minute.
You want to help me? Help me add it? My baby brother. You help him pop with like music.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Do you need breakfast or anything?
No, I'm still starving myself. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, baby.
I'm all done with it.
What?
Daniel Boone.
Oh, you. Oh, it's a story? Not a test. Okay, let me hear.
Daniel Boone by Arabella. Daniel Boone was an American pioneer. Was from Pennsylvania. He learned to be a hunter to help his family.
You wrote all that? Good job. You learned about Daniel Boone? Give me a hug. How's school going this morning?
Good.
Oh boy. Good job, Boo. I'm proud of you. Good job. Keep studying hard, okay?
Okay.
Thank you for sharing.
After a morning of editing, I grab some lunch, then I head out, check my P.O. box, do any other kind of running around I need to do. This instance, I got a sweet package from C-Tech Outfitters. They're a sponsor of this channel. I've got a link in the description below. You get a nice discount on their apparel. The nicest fishing apparel and some of the sweetest designs I've ever seen. You guys definitely want to check them out. In the afternoon, I like to try to get a workout in while I'm editing, so I bring a workout mat in. I've been having some sciatic nerve issues. One of the reasons I don't have an office chair anymore, I think it was adding to the problem, but been trying to work out, lose some weight, helps with staying focused editing in the afternoon. As you can see though here, sometimes it's hard to work out or do anything when you got a bajillion children.
Oh, you get so big. You get so big. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do some bench presses.
I'll show you her extensions.
Oh, those look beautiful, Bella. I like them.
Papa, do the other way.
Hold on, let me do crocky here. Oh, good Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
like 50 pounds.
Oh, it's all about gains. Gains, Crockett.
Yeah?
You're done. There you go. Sorry, you okay?
Three of her brothers are in the gymnastics tumble class.
Yes. Here we go. Okay. What are you saying? Yeah. I'll get you, boy. Yeah, you don't need to be thrown out. Some of you guys out of my office. Yeah. All right, everybody out. Papa does have to work out, so he can stay in shape, so he can keep throwing people around.
Now it's about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. Been a good full day of editing. I like to try to shut everything down now and spend the rest of the evening with the family. So heading into our second day of editing, pretty much the same routine. Most all my videos take at least a day and a half to 2 days to edit, depending on what type of video I film. All my camping videos, minimum 2 days. Sometimes if I do survival videos, that can drag into 3.
What'd you get?
Just the egg.
I love how he's
Where?
backing up.
Let me see. No, good job! Yeah!
And the bummer is he would have gotten 100%.
No, how often?
He counted to 50, but he forgot a 0.
Oh, you forgot the 0. That's okay.
So
you were right
technically
there.
he had it, but
Almost an A+, but an A is really good. That is what I'm talking about. Good job, son. I'm proud of you. Good job. You almost done? Then it's the weekend. Yes. Here you have it, folks. Check it out. Processing. 2 minutes left. And there you have it. It's been a day and a half working on this video. And we are about 5 minutes away from this video being ready. There is a little sneak peek on the whole process that goes into making a single YouTube video, at least for me here on my channel. Now it's time for me to put the camera away, go grab my fish and stuff, and get back out there and film the next high adventure video. Thanks for watching.